Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Josh with StarterRainGutterBusiness.com, and we just wanted to do a quick walkthrough on our existing shop and kind of show you guys some of our inventory management and kind of how we organize everything in here. And in the next couple weeks we're going to be moving to our new shop, so we're going to be making a lot of revisions there. It's a little bigger space, so we kind of wanted to show you how we do it now and then show you what we're going to be moving into and the changes that we'll be making. So let's get going. So this is our old shop setup. This shop is 18 feet wide, 36 feet long, and it's worked really well for us for the last, we've been here for 16 years now. So done a really good job. It's a little far out of town, so I have trouble getting deliveries here. That's kind of a bummer. And so our new shop in town is going to be super nice to be able to, it's a commercial address, cheaper shipments, and just getting materials there and employees there is it's gonna really simplify that process. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a shop. It is cheaper, to get out of town, but it also complicates everything a little more. So we'll kind of start up front here. This is kind of our staging area. We don't park anything inside, so this is all just material stuff in here. So our staging area, normally like on Monday morning, we'll have stacks of different material for different jobs, all lined out here for the different crews. There'll be, a coil up front with its downspout and its elbow boxes on top, job sheet right on top of the stack. It's been working really well. We'll also stage some materials that we have going for this next week up here, just to kind of keep them organized and out of inventory, because we know we're going to use them within the next week or a few days. Coils, kind of the same thing. It's kind of a mixed mash of colors and stuff up here. We mainly work with spin-offs, and so we have our supplier write the footage on there, and then like you can see on this one, they write a job name on there, so we know which coil goes to what job. I get spin-offs 10 feet longer than the job calls for, just to make sure if there's any small changes or miscuts or something, you can usually make up for those problems with just a little bit extra coil. So I found it's cheaper just to order 10 extra feet per job and know that you have a little bit extra than it is to run it tight and not be able to get the job done. So then we'll kind of get back into inventory. These are all different colors of downspouts. We're going to organize these differently in our next shop. Right now we have kind of all the colors going from lightest to darkest. And in our new shop, we're going to do probably the 3 most used colors. So we'll probably have like white, black, and maybe a brown color up front. And then we're going to do it alphabetically from there. So that way you don't have all these really close looking colors right next to each other. They'll be spread out and they'll be labeled alphabetically by color name instead of having those similar colors right next to each other, so they don't get confused as easily. So coils, it's kind of a mess right now, but we just kind of have them set out, and we try not to inventory any coil. For bigger jobs, we do order, mini coils that have 1,000 feet on them, but we don't do that very often. Especially with the market right now, it isn't saving us any money to do it that way, and those big coils are just hard to manage. Right in the middle of the shop, we have, these are just 4x8 sheets of plywood built with 2x4s kind of shelving that we did. Same thing, we're going to do the elbows kind of like the downspouts, do them from, kind of have some more popular colors up front, and then we're going to do alphabetically after that and try to kind of separate those similar colors. So that'll be nice. We kind of make notes on these boxes, we took apart a color deck and use those for labels, so that way you can look right on the color card and make sure it's the right color that you're grabbing. And then we kind of just inventory them on the box, and then we also use an inventory app that helps us keep track of those, so our whole team can see what we have in inventory when we're doing orders or when just makes it quicker to look up. It's not a perfect system, but it works a lot better than trying to keep everything in your head. So this is kind of a new setup. Not really sure if I like it or not yet, but just shelving for small shelving for all of our different color zip screws that we keep in stock. In the new shop, I'm probably going to do something that just holds these boxes in an organized fashion, so I can tell how many boxes I have in stock and easily, and then what I need to get ordered. Usually try to keep 2 or 3 boxes of zip screws per color in stock at a time. So I also have some 2-inch screws in here, like with rubber washers on them for doing snow stop or for you know, any job that needs a 2-inch screw. Have paint cans up here, all labeled out. Kind of helps organize those. It's kind of a mess. It'd probably be nicer to have a little more space with that, which I'll look into with the next shop. We kind of have some odds and ends. This is all my 2x3 stuff on this side, which we use most of the time. We have 3x4 over on this side of the elbow shelf, and it's not as well organized. I have some end caps over there too. So we'll hopefully get a little more designated areas for everything in the new shop when we have a little more space. So just so you guys know who to look for out there for suppliers, here at least on the West Coast we use Lansing. I probably get like 90% of my material from. We use ABC Supply. We get some stuff from them. And then there's a couple other random smaller companies that we get some stuff from fairly locally. So Custom Built Metals is one of them that's big on the West Coast. And I think that's about it. So anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure and comment below. Gives us some more ideas for videos. Like this video. I'll see you on the next one. Do whatever it takes.